Ho, ho, ho! Welcome aboard the sleigh ride of Suds, the Spit or Swallow Beer Review's Christmas extravaganza, with your trusty guides, Shagdog and Jammer, steering you through the snowstorm of brews. No lagers left unturned, no stouts snowed in, no ales untasted in this festive froth fest. So hang up those stockings, pop open a cold one, and let the jingle bells of joyous beer banter ring. It's a Christmas cheer like no other. Stay frosty, folks.
Hey, welcome to the First World Beer Reviews Christmas Extravaganza. I'm Jammer. I got an interesting one that's been left over from Falltoberfest, and it really is a surprise to me that I didn't do this sooner because it's pretty cool. It's Mason Ale Works Nightmare Fuel, kind of Freddy Krueger inspired there with the can and graphics and everything. It says 1-2 brews coming for you, West Coast IPA. Don't you dare fall asleep. Yeah, it's 7 point, if I remember correctly, 7.1 ABV. Nothing on the Beer Advocate. Mason Ale Works is out of California, San Diego, California. I didn't even bother to look at their website, but pretty cool. Artwork is by Billy Daggers. Billy Daggers drawing Freddy Krueger with the razor blade hands, right? I can't remember which one came first. Was it Freddy Krueger that came before Edward Scissorhands? I can't remember. But it's funny that they both had razor blades on the hands there. All right, so this is like they said, a West Coast IPA, so it's going to be interesting. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Hold on. I thought I saw somebody coming on there, but no comments or anything. All right, so it's nice yellow golden. Yes. Got a nice piney, resiny, piney smell there, but it's nice and fresh. And actually, it smells like it might have some of my favorite hops in it, the Citra hops. Not sure. I should have looked up. Let's see if I can pop it up here. Nightmare Ale. Okay. Mason Ale Works Nightmare Fuel limited release West Coast OPA. Man, I confirm I'm 21. That's it. They don't say anything. Don't sleep on this release. All right, so their website isn't much because go to the beer, it doesn't even have a description of it. Nothing, it's pretty sad. I don't know why they do that. You're going to make a website, at least follow it through with, Anyway, the head is quickly dissipating. It's frothy. It's inviting. White, frothy head. Anyway, let me jump in. Man, this is actually pretty good. It's nice and citrusy. Got a nice little hop pine flavor there, but it's more like a it's very aromatic, very flavorful, but it's got that pale golden color. I'm picking up like some fruits in there, kind of herbal, piney, fruity. It does have the citrus in there, but I actually get a little malty backbone in there. I'm just surprised I can't. Let's see if I can pull up the ingredients. Maybe somebody will have some. Idaho 7 and Motueka hops. Yeah, it does have the tropical fruit flavors and resinous bitterness that they have on listed here. But that's AI coming up with it. Not to say that it, is right or not. But man, this is actually pretty easy to drink. I think Shagdog would actually like this one. It's pretty easy to drink. Nice flavor. I'm actually picking up kind of like a pineapple mango, almost peach flavor that's kind of light and kind of in the back. But the mango definitely. I I actually kind of feel as though I could pick up or taste as though I could pick up like a passion fruit guava in there. Easy to drink, piney, resiny, tropical fruit, malty backbone, smooth, delicious, leaves you longing for another sip. This is something that I do believe most people would like. And what's really funny about that is that Freddy is one that you should be scared of. So you would think they would put like one of the most horrible beers in there to really wreak havoc upon you. But no, it's an easy to drink. West Coast IPA. Beer Advocate looks at it as an American IPA, but there is differences between American IPA and a West Coast IPA. I mean, I can't really recall them right off bat, but I know for a fact that the West Coast IPAs are usually pretty smooth, easy to drink, and have nice tropical, citrus, piney, tropical type fruit flavors, and the maltiness is in there. So, what grade would I give this? I'm going to actually give this a B plus and a swallow and a quarter, a sorter. B plus because I do believe it could be a little better and it could be a little more pronounced with some of the flavors, but I think B plus is probably going to be one of the better grades this type of style would get from me. Um, I've had a couple from Mason Ale Works. This is probably one of the better ones that I've had, and it's a respectable beer. And I love the graphics on the can. They were sparing no expense, and I hope they re-release it again next year and continue to do so. I think if people give it a try and actually start being able to try it and taste it, they probably will start to buy it. And what a cool can to be able to just turn around and that's my new phrase right now. Turn around. Don't know why I keep saying that. I'm catching myself saying it, which is bad because that means I'm saying it a lot. For me to be able to start saying but they they spared no expense. They went out and they got the graphics. Granted, it's not completely. I don't think they had to get any permission from the owners of Freddy Krueger and all that stuff because it's kind of like a take on the way Freddy Krueger looks. Uh, but they're sparing no expense. They got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. right off the bat, I'm counting almost 8, probably more than that, different colors on the can, and each one of those colors is costing money. When they print, especially this one, because it's not a sleeve, it's actually painted on the can. That's quite a bit of money just to do that. So they spared no expense in the presentation of the beer. And it tastes like they spared no expense in trying to make a very delicious, easy drinking West Coast IPA that everybody would find enjoyable. Got nice lacing on the glass. I think lace is waste, but a lot of people like it. Mm. Nope, not going to talk to you. All right, I'm about to the end. So, if you get a chance, give them a try, especially if you see it out in the market. Grab it. You most likely won't because it's a limited release, and Halloween is over, and that's when they released it for it. For Halloween. So you may or may not catch a few lingering cans out there. I was lucky enough to find one, and I took the risk because I thought it was such a cool can. I took the risk because there is no code date on it. And I'm finding that kind of disturbing. My background is in the beverage company and quality and safety and environmental and so forth, like the beverage companies in general and meat and so forth. And you should always have a way to trace back your product. Um, and I don't think it should be any different for liquor or beer or malt beverage or wine. You should always have a date code or a code in general that you should be able to look back and be able to follow that product all the way back to the from its origins. What ingredients were added to it, how it was brewed, the temperatures it was brewed at, and everything. It should be all documented and everything. It should show that every step along the way, and then it should have like some kind of code date on it because these beers, they may last a good time in a can or a bottle, but it's not going to last forever in it. And I find it disturbing that anybody could have done something to the can and you couldn't trace it back to, I don't know. There's got to be a unique thing on here that I'm just not seeing. There's no date codes, though, I could tell you that much. And I'm not seeing anything in particular. Anyway, let's go ahead and finish this up. All right. Cheers. Yeah. Amazing. The Christmas extravaganza, the Spitter Swallow beer review. I'm Jammer. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.